it was about to sink, then we call a distress signal to the Indian Coast Guard.
Indian Coast Guard Arnavis came for help and rescued us.
The monitoring, good communication, and we are survivors in time, and it's a good job.
The captain of the Liberian container ship is relieved. All his 24 crew members were rescued by the Indian Coast Guard and Indian Navy after the Liberian container ship capsized off Kerala coast on Saturday. This is what happened. The Liberian flagged container vessel MSC Elsa 3 tilted 38 nautical miles off the Kochi coast on Saturday, leading to many containers falling off into the sea. According to the Indian Coast Guard, the vessel capsized rapidly in the early hours of Sunday due to flooding in one of the holds. The Coast Guard said in a post that the vessel was carrying 640 containers, including 13 containing hazardous cargo and 12 with calcium carbide. Additionally, the ship had 84.44 metric tons of diesel and 367.1 metric tons of furnace oil in its tanks.
On 24th May at 12:15 hours, we received a distress call from motor vessel MSC Elsa 3. It was Saturday and the crew were off. Indian Navy deployed two ships, INS Satpura and INS Sujata. INS Sujata arrived at 1900 hours on the scene and Satpura arrived at 2000 hours. The situation that we faced at that point of time, the challenges that we faced were that we had adverse conditions. We had wind speeds gusting up to 40 knots. We had debris in the water. We had containers in the water, which made approaching the ship, particularly at night time, very difficult. In the evening, 21 crew were rescued by ICGS Arnvesh. This morning, the remaining 3 crew, that is the captain, the first engineer and the second engineer, were rescued. All 3 were administered first aid. They're all safe now. At this point, I'd like to only state that we were prepared for every contingency, and we are in the business of saving lives, and we've delivered and achieved that today. The weather, wind speeds were about 40 knots. Sea state was about 3 to 4 knots. Swell height is about 2 to 3 meters. There was debris in the water. Visibility was very poor because of the monsoons. In spite of that, in these adverse conditions, we were able to achieve this rescue, successfully rescued 24 people.
The 24 crew members included nationals from Russia, Ukraine, Georgia, and the Philippines. The crew recounted the terrifying moments before the Indian Coast Guard and Navy arrived.
This nighttime before was weather very bad, and this whole situation. Thank you for the Indian Coast Guard to save us, and they take care about us since yesterday. And the monitoring, good communication, and we are survivors in time, and it's a good job.
Yesterday, our vessel MV Elsa 3 got distressed from. It was about to sink. Then we call a distress signal to the Indian Coast Guard, Arnavesh. Then they came to help us, and thank you to the Indian Coast Guard for helping us and bringing us to the ship and giving us everything we asked. And thank you.
We called a distress signal from our vessel to Indian Coast Guard due to flooding in our vessel. Indian Coast Guard Arnavis came for help and rescued us. are in Coast Guard vessel. Thank you for Coast Guard.
Thank you very much, sir, from the rest of the Filipino crew, and we have the from Ukrainian. I think total of 21 crew we have now on board in Coast Guard 251. Thank you very much for rescuing us.
Indian Coast Guard vessel rescue us. Now we are in Indian Coast Guard, safe, a ship, feeling safe, and thank you very much for Indian Coast Guard for helping us. Thank you very much.
The Coast Guard said it has activated comprehensive pollution response preparedness. The defense spokesperson in Kochi said the Coast Guard ship Saksham is engaged in oil spill response. In addition, a Coast Guard Dornier aircraft is being launched in PR configuration for mitigating oil spill.
The 21 crew have been brought to Cochin by the Coast Guard ship. As of now, 2 of the Coast Guard ships are involved in the pollution response activities. The ship has been changed into pollution response configuration. One of the ships, Saksham, is already in the area, and the other ship, Samarth, will be proceeding to the area to augment the pollution response activities. And the Indian Coast Guard Dornier is also on task for the pollution response activities.